Hello everybody and welcome to Use Linux OS by Farouk. For today's video, what we are going to do is download and install Ubuntu server with KDE desktop environment on the VisionBox program. Set the static IP address and backup and restore the custom systems. Before we getting any further, let me explain a little more. This way we will understand in the same directions. My main OS I'm using is Ubuntu 14.10. I got AMD A10s as my CPU and I have DDR3 12GB of RAM. I did connect to the internet by using USB Wi-Fi card as I show below here from D-Links. I used to test this on the other inner Wi-Fi cards from D-Links model DW510s and it doesn't work. I can't get any connections on this card, then I remove it and using the USB one instead. So if you're facing this problem of internet connectivity after you set the static IP address for your box, this might be an issue. Try to use the LAN cable instead. We need the program VisionBox because anything will be done on this program here will be non-effect to our main system in the case if anything went wrong. Now I will download the Ubuntu server ISO image file. To do so, let's open up the Firefox web browser programs, head to Google's type download Ubuntu server in the search box. I hold down the control key while I clicks on the link below. This will open the new tab. Then I click at the download button of Ubuntu server 14.04.2. I save my downloads file on my desktop. Now open up the VisionBox programs. I click on the new button to create a new box. I will name it ub-server2-kde. You can name anything if you want to. Click next. The memory side here I will select 2GB because if it's too small that will be very slow. Now click next. A visual hard drive, I click on the create button. At the hard drive 5 types, I select VDI. Storage on physical hard drive, I select dynamically allocated. File locations and size, I type 60GB, then I click create. Now I click on the storage empty, choose a Visual CD DVD disk file, then browse to the ISO image file that I saved mine on the desktop. Click on it. At the network, I select NAT, then I click OK. We're good to go now. I click on the Start button. We will now begin to install. I hit Enter, then I hit Enter. Select a language page, I hit Enter. Select your location, I hit Enter. Configure the keyboard, I hit Enter, then hit Enter. When come to the configure the network page here, at the host name I name is for Farhost, hit tab key, hit enter. At the setup users and password I type Farouk, hit tab, hit enter. Choose a password for new user, I type 1234. Hit tab, hit enter. Re-enter password to verify, I type 1234 again, then I hit tab, hit enter. The message box here says my password is weak. I will hit tab key until I get yes. I know it is such a bad practicals to using an easy password. In the real world, we will never use the weak password, but I just want to make it easy for now. Just so you know that you can change your password at any time if you want to. This will ask to encrypt the home directory. I will select no, then hit enter. At the configure the clocks page here, if you get your internet connection, this will automatically select your correct time zone. In my case here, I'm in Thailand, so my time zone will be Asia, Bangkok. I select yes, then hit enter. When come to the partition disk page here, most of the times when I install the Ubuntu OS on the VisionBox program, I always select the guide use entry disk at the up top options rather than a manual because it's a lot more easy for a stupid guy like me. But this time I will select manual, just maybe get a little bit more practice for my dumb head. You can move the pointer up or down by pressing the arrow key on your keyboard. Now select manual, hit enter. Press the arrow key down to the hard disk drive, then hit enter. Create new empty partition tables on this device. Select yes by pressing the tab key or the arrow key, then hit enter. Move the pointer to a free space here, then hit enter. Create a new partition, hit enter. I will type in 20, hit tab key, hit enter. Select primary, hit enter. Select beginning, hit enter. Move the pointer down to the bootable flag, hit enter. Then move the pointer down to the done setting up the partition, hit enter. Now we are going to create a swap area partition. Move the pointer to the free space, then hit enter. Create a new partition, hit enter. Type in 2 GB, hit tab, hit enter. Select primary, hit enter. Select beginning, hit enter. Use as, hit enter. Choose swap area, hit enter. Move the pointer down to done setting up the partition, hit enter. Now I'm going to create a logical partition. This way I can separate my system and my file. Move the pointer down to the free space, hit enter. Create new partition, hit enter. Hit tab key, hit enter. Select logical, hit enter. Move the pointer down to done setting up the partition, hit enter. Now move the pointer down to the finish partitioning, hit tab key to select yet, hit enter. I'm not going to use any proxy here. Hit tab key, hit enter. Select no automatic update, hit enter. Hit space bar, hit tab key, then hit enter. Install the grab bootloader here. I select yes, hit enter. Our installation has finished now, so I will hit enter to reboot. Once the system has booted up, it will prompt for a login user. I will type my username Farouk, then I hit enter, type password 1234, hit enter, then now I'm logged in. The next thing we're going to do now is install the KDE graphic user interface that I like. But on the Linux system, you cannot install or change any part of the system without the root permission. To using the root permissions, type sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then type apt-get install ubuntu -desktop-y. The -y in the end is mean for yes, or you may have to hit the letter y if without it. Now hit enter to be installed. The operation might take longer than 30 minutes. You have to wait until you see the letter done on the screen. Then type reboot, hit enter. The system will restart. You're now going to see the KDE login screen once it's booted up. This will be automatically selects my username. I type in my password 1234, then I click on the L key. When I'm logged into the desktop now, you can see if I try to scale or resize my screen here, the outside only will change but not the inside. If the screen size is too small like this, no good. Let's get some fix. I click on the kick-ass button here, then I type terminal. One of the below results that I got here is the program called console. I click on it, run the program. To using the root permission, type sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then type apt-get install dkms-y, hit enter. Now I click on the device tab, then I select insert guest addition CD image. You see the response on the screen. Now open up the file manager programs. You will see VBox additions. On the left panel, click on it. Now on your right panel, search for the file autorun.hs. Click on it. Type the password, click OK. There will be the terminal programs window show up. If not, let's click on the taskbar here to see what's going on. When it's done, you'll see the message, press return to close this window. Now hit enter. Now let's take a look at the notifications area here, something called driver manager. Click on it. The driver manager's window will now show up. It will take a moment. Now click on the checkbox using x86 visualization solution. Click apply, type in the password, then click OK. This will take some time to download the package. When the configurations file change, window pop up here. Click on the use new versions button and click OK when it's done. Now at the terminal program, type apt-get update and an apt-get upgrade -y, hit enter. When it's done, type reboot, hit enter. There will be an undone task that we have to take care of it. What I say here is to share the file between your host and the Linux box. Open the terminal program by click on the kick-ass button here, type terminals. If you get very sick of searching for the programs every single time you want to use, you can get rid of it by right click on the programs you want, then select add to favorites. So next time when you click on the kick-ass button again, you will see your programs here. Now open the terminal programs again. Sorry, take you out for dinner. Now type in sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, type add user Farouk VBox SF, then hit enter. Now turn off the machine by click on the close button here. Select power off the machine. Now open the file manager programs on the host machines. I create a folder called vbox_share in my home directory here. Well, this can be any names you want to. At the Vision Box main window here, I select on my Linux box. On the right panel, click on the Share Folders. Click on the plus button, then browse for a directory that we set. Click OK, then click on the Auto Mount checkbox. Click OK, then OK. You see now at the right panels under the Share Folders, I got the letter 1, means we done. Now click on the Start button. Once you log on the desktop, open the File Manager programs. At the left panel, click on the root folder, then Media. You'll find the folder sf_vbox_share. Now, if you want to share a file between your host to the Linux box, that's the way so easy. Now I want to change what looking at my desktops here, such as I want to move the button from the left to show on the right, and the taskbar here I want it to show on the top of my screen. So this time we're going to see how I can customize my desktop. I start by click on the toolbox here and drag it down to the middle of the screen. Next, I'm do a right click on the empty space on the desktops here, then I select Add Panel, then Default Panels. You see now I got the top panel. To remove the below panels, just right click on it, select panels options, then remove this panel, then click on the remove panels button. Now I click on the toolbox again, then I drag it to the bottom right of the screen. Now I need the right button of the window here to show on the left of the window like what I am used to. I click on the Kick-Ass button here, I select System Setting, I click on the Workspace Appearance. This will show up the window decorations here. On the left box you see here, I click on the window decoration tab. This is where we can easily customize it. I click on the configure buttons here, then I click on the checkbox, so now you'll be able to customize the window button. I click on and drag the window button here from the right to the left, one by one in the way I need it to be placed. Then I click OK button here when I'm done. You see now the window buttons are placed on the left as I need, but this would not be in any affected to the main window until I click on the Apply button. If the button size seems to be very small, we then need to customize them. To do so, click on Configure Decorations button here. This will show the decorations options window here, where you can customize either border size or button size itself. Click OK button when done. I can choose the window theme that I like, and if I want more I can download it very easy by click on the Get New Decorations. I just click on the Install button of which window theme that I like, or even type in the keyword for searching and pick the window theme that I like. If I get very sick of the white pointer color here, I can change this very easy by click on the tab Cursor Themes here. Then I select the pointer color I like, then I click Apply button here when I'm done. So as a desktop themes, if I would like to download more, I just click on the Get New Themes button here. Then I click on the Install button of any selections desktop themes to download and install it. The splash screen tab here is what will showing you at the log on. You also can change or download it more if you need to by click on Get New Themes button here, then click the Install button of your selections to download and install it. Once you got the best one of your choice, just click on the Apply button to make change. Now we'll close the System Setting window. To change the background image, you can right click on the screen, select Default Desktop Settings. At the default window you will see I only have one picture here. You can browse the image file from your computer, or you can click on the Get New Wallpaper button to go to the download page. Then click on the Install button of your selection. This is all my customized appearance that I done. You'll find out so many more ways to decorate your Linux experience, but for me I will stick with the KDE desktop that I like. Alright, now let's see how can I set this box to the static IP address. But before we get in there, let me explain what's going on here. Well, I did have an issue that I tried to set the static IP address with one of my Linux box that I created the earlier time, and I got no connections on the box. This times I will do it with two boxes in the same time. You can see on the right is begin install the system, and on the left side is running the install Ubuntu desktop command. It's about to downloading the package. This will take more than 30 minutes on my bad connections here. I will cut some unwanted short to make this video not too long, and hopefully you will understand what I try to share here. If you remember how do I connect it to the internet, using the link DWA132 Wi-Fi USB card to connect to the internet, just show below here. So now we all understand in the same direction. I assume that you have installed the KMS and your screen now you can scale or resize perfectly work now. So let's click on the close button, then select power off the machine to turn it down. Now on the visual box main window here, I will click on the name here. Then on the right panels, I will click on network and change from NAT to bridge adapter. This way you will see at the name here, I got WLAN 0, which is my Wi-Fi USB card. Then I click OK. Now click on the start button to boot the system again. During the system boot up, make sure that you don't have any failed message show on your box screen, because if you have it, means there is some problem. And the solution to fix the problem is check your connections or reboot your whole system or reinstall, recreate new box. This is how I fix mine when I have the failed message on the box during boot up. Now I'm logging to the desktop and I cannot see the desktop background. That's okay. Now open the terminal program, then type ifconfig, hit enter. Open another window, type sudo bash, hit enter. Type password, hit enter. Type apt-get install vim-y, hit enter. To using the VI program sometimes leading me to the hardware. So this package make my life a lot easier to using VI. Now type vi/etc/network/interfaces, hit enter. Press the letter I on your keyboard for the insert mode. If the text looks too small, you can hold down the control key on your keyboard, then press the plus sign to increase the text size. Now edit your interfaces file by put your information into the file. Your details won't be the same as mine. Let's see your IP address in the other terminal window. When done editing, press escape key, then :WQ to save and quit. Now type service networking restart, hit enter, then ping yahoo.com. Let's see if we have the response. Okay, we got a response from Yahoo. Hold down the control key, then press the letter C to get rid of this ping command. Then type reboot, hit enter. When the system boot up and log on, I will open the Firefox web browser to see if we can get the internet, and yeah, we can. Now open the terminal program, then type cat/etc/network/interfaces, hit enter, and you see the result that now we use the static IP address for this box already. Now on the right box here, I'm going to repeat all my steps again, from install DKMS and set the visual driver and so on. When everything done, I click on the close button, select power off the machine. At network here, I change from NAT to bridge adapter. Click OK, then click start button. While I'm waiting for log on to the right box here, I click on the left box, then on the terminal program I type sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then type apt-get update and apt-get upgrade -y, hit enter to install some upgrade, expecting that will fix the problem of desktop background no show for this box here. Again with the right box here, I'm going to use a static IP address as well. Now I open Firefox web browser to show you this page. Is it the authentication page that I have to log into the server here before I can use the internet? Alright, now let's log in. This will redirect to the server page, and now I go to the Google page, and I know now I got the internet connections. Now I open the terminal program, type sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then type apt-get install vim-y, hit enter, then when it's done, type vi/etc/network/interfaces, hit enter. And let's open another window of the terminal program, then type ifconfig, hit enter to see what is the IP address of this box. Now let's edit the interfaces file by pressing the letter I on your keyboard, and start edit the file by type in the details like the left box, but you see the information that I type in the right box here is just a little bit different. Please keep in mind that the information you got will be not the same that I got here. When done editing the files, press Escape key on the keyboard, followed by :W hit enter to save and quit. Then type service networking restart, hit enter. Then ping yahoo.com, hit enter to see if we got the response from the outside. To quit the ping command, hold down the control key, then press the letter C, then type reboot, hit enter. When the system boots up this time, make sure that we don't get any failed message on the screen during the system boot up. Once logged in, let's open up the web browser to see if we still got the connections, and yeah, we have it. Now let's cat out the interfaces file by type in cat/etc/network/interfaces, hit enter. You see now we're using the static IP address. Not only one, but we got two boxes here. There's one thing that I forgot to tell you. How do I get rid of the left box doesn't show the desktop background? Is I run the command apt-get update and apt-get upgrade -y here. And then I reboot the system and try to scale the side of the box screen to make the screens bigger, then everything is fixes. Alright, this is how to set up the static IP address for our Linux box. If you find any issue, please search for your solutions on Google. I found out a lot of solutions for your issue here. Alright, with this part here, there's something that I really have to tell you beforehand. I'm not a programmer, not a web developer. I know nothing about coding. I know nothing about network security or even how to set up a web server. All I do here is what I have done before on my own system. It did work out, and I want to share this to all of you guys like before. If anything I did wrong here, please point me out, as you know I am stupid. What we are going to do here is set up the web server, such as install Apache 2, PHP 5, MySQL, phpMyAdmin, download and install NetBeans, and some setup for the PHP projects on our own machine. I open the Firefox web browser programs to make sure that I got the internet. Now open the terminal program, type in sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then type apt-get install apache 2-y, hit enter. Now type apt-get install mysql-server, mysql-client-y, hit enter. When come to the configuring mysql server 5.5, hit enter, then type password. In my case here is 1234, hit enter. Type 1234 again, hit enter. Now type apt-get install php 5 lib apache 2-mod-php 5-y, hit enter. I'm not going to worry about these messages here. Say could not reliably determine the server for required domain name. We can hand it out later when we ready for it. Now type apt-get install phpMyAdmin-y, hit enter. At the configuring phpMyAdmin page, hit enter. Select Apache 2 by hit the space bar, hit tab, hit enter. Hit enter again, hit tab key to select no, then hit enter. Now open up the Firefox web browser programs. At the address bar, type localhost, hit enter. You can see the Apache 2 Ubuntu default page. Open a new tab, type in localhost/phpMyAdmin, hit enter. You will see phpMyAdmin login page. At the username, type root. At the password field, type 1234, then login. When I scroll down, you can see the red state that says the mcrypt extension is missing. Let's fix it. Open the terminal program, type php 5 mod mcrypt, hit enter, then type service apache 2 restart, hit enter. I'm searching this from the Google and this fixes my problem. Now at the Google page, I type download NetBeans for Ubuntu 14.04. Then I click on the top link, I read that page. Then I click on the download NetBeans links below. Go to NetBeans download page. I click download, then save the download file on my desktop. Once the download is done, let's install it by open the terminal programs. Make sure you have the root permissions. Type in cd /desktop, hit enter. As you know, I saved the file in the desktop folder. Then type ls to see we have the file. I copy the file name, then type sh, paste the file name, then hit enter. The installer window will now show. Click next, check I accept, click next, then click install, click finish when it's done. Alright, now we're ready for handing out the Apache message. I type cd/etc apache2, hit enter. Then I type ls to list out. We have to edit the apache2.conf file. To do so, type vi apache2.conf, hit enter. I scroll down to the empty space, then press the letter I, then type server name localhost. Then scroll down to directory, change allow override from none to all. So at the directory /var/www, change allow override from none to all. Press the escape key :WQ to save and quit the program. Create a Vision host file by type cd size test available, hit enter. Copy the 00-default.conf file by type cp followed by the file name. I'm going to name it for myproject.conf. Hit enter. Just so you know, for your file you can name anything, but don't forget to put .conf in the end of the file name. Type ls to list out. You will now see we have myproject.conf in this folder. We have to edit this file by type in vi myproject.conf, hit enter, press the letter I, then type server name myproject.me, server alias myproject.me. At the document root, replace HTML with myproject.me. Where is myproject.me came from? Well, we're gonna create it in a minute. Now, done editing, press the escape key followed by type :WQ to save and quit. Now type vi/etc/host, hit enter. I'm going to edit the host file. If I can't remember the IP address of this box, open another terminal program window, then type ifconfig, hit enter to see the IP. When done editing, press escape key, then :WQ, hit enter. Now type a2nmod rewrite, hit enter, then a2nsite myproject.conf, hit enter. I'm going to create myproject.me folder now. Type cd/var/www, hit enter. We only have the folder HTMLs in here when I list this out. Now type mkdir myproject.me, hit enter. We now create the folder myproject.me. Type cd myproject.me, hit enter. Then create one simple index file by type vi index.php, hit enter. I'm going to type a very simple code in the file. If we're going to make any change of the file folder here, such as using the netbeans to edit or create file or folder, the system will not let me do so. As you know, we're using the root permissions to create myproject.me folder. We have to change the permissions of it now. And type cd .. hit enter means to back out one level. Then type chmod 777-r myproject.me, hit enter. Please beware if you are not in the part /var/www and you type in chmod 777-r myproject.me, the system will throw an error. The better way to avoid from this happen is type in the full path, such as chmod 777-r/var/www/myproject.me. Then type service apache2 restart, hit enter. Open the Firefox program, type in http://myproject.me, hit enter. You should see the script running there. I open up NetBeans program, then clicks on create new project button, selects PHP application with existing sources, clicks next, then browse to my project.me folder, which is laying in the path /var/www, clicks open, clicks next, then clicks finish. Then I will make a little change in the file, such as a simple echo thing. Then I click save. Then I go to my browser, then clicks on the refresh button. You now see some change there. Alright, that's all the step of how do I create my own web server environment for my coding practice. But as the earlier mentioned that I said, I know nothing of the networking, coding, or even programming. All I did here is what I set up my own and it worked. And I want to share this to all of you guys. There's a lot of great articles or blogs out there. Some articles, it seems too difficult article for a dumb person like me to understand. Well, you find your own better way. And I'm hoping you understand me in some point. When we have been using our system for a while, as you maybe remember that our current system is Ubuntu 14.04 when we first install. What if we want to update or upgrade the system to the newer versions? This time we will upgrade our system to the 14.10. So let's have a look how. I open the Firefox web browser, heading to the Google, then I type how to upgrade Ubuntu. I hold down the control key while I'm clicked on the 4 links below, and that will open the new tab for me. I read all of the contents here, such as very good articles here, so when I understand all, it's very well. Now let's move on. I click on the system notifications area that will show me the window. I click on the button More, Advanced, Configure Software Sources, type in the password, click OK, then I click on the Updated tab. At the Release Upgrades here, I select No More Releases, then I click Close, then I click Quit button. Now open the upgrades program by click on the system notifications area again. You will see at the top right we got the upgrades button now. Click on it, you will prompt to ask for the password. Type in the password, then click OK. The distributions upgrade window will show up. That may take some time. When the package changes window show, you have to click on the start upgrade button. When the remove obsolete packages show up here, I will click on the remove button. To complete all the process here, I have to reboot the system. Now I click on the Restart Now button. The system is boot up now. Let's check if our system is upgraded. I click on the Kick-Ass button, then System Setting, then About System. You see the system version has changed to the version 14.10 now. Alright, that is for how to upgrade Ubuntu 14.04 to 14.10. When we're using our Linux box for a while, it would be a great idea we can back up our system that we use. For some point, if one day this system fails, we still can reinstall it back, and all the various programs that we have been installed and set up remain there. Well, in the Linux world, we can. So this part of the video, we will talk about how to back up and restore our Ubuntu server KDE. The greatest tool ever I used called System Back, and it's very easy to use. Before we really get our hand dirty, let's check ourselves. 1. Make sure you don't have any restricted update notifications awaiting. 2. Make sure you do have a lot of the space on your hard disk drive, at least 10 GB free. 3. Make sure you can share your file between your host system and your guest system. And 4. Close the running application, including a screen saving program. Alright, seems like we are good to go just now. I'm going to do it with both 14.4 and 14.10. The 14.4 above we will call dog, and the 14.10 below we'll call cat. I will start with the cat first because I am a man who knows nothing. So now I open the Firefox web browser, then type system back ubuntu, hit enter. Then I click on the first links and read their blog. When understand now, let's copy some command, then open the terminal program, then type sudo bash, hit enter, type password, hit enter, then pass the command line in here. I put -y in the end of the command, then hit enter. When done, type apt-get update, hit enter, then apt-get install system back -y, hit enter, and wait until the process done. Now open up the program, type in the password. In my case here is 1234, then click OK. This is how system back look like. I cannot show you in everything of what can this program do. I just show you how to save our system, keep it and go. Now I click on the live system create button, then I will name it cat ub.server-kde 1410 since we named this block for cat. Then click create new button. Here will take 10 to 30 minutes depending on how many programs you have installed. If you check the box includes user data file, that will be a lot longer to it. When it's done, just click OK button. It will show this page and the file name here. What I do now is I open the file manager program, then click on the root folder, then click on the home folder. You will see the cat ub server kde.sb live here. And if I don't know what I'm going to do with this file, since we need the ISO image file, well, let's go back to the system backs program again, then click on the file name, then click convert to ISO button, then wait until it's done. Now we're back to the home folder again. You see the ISO image file here. Let's copy it to the share folder. We'll test this ISO image with another machine. If you remember the earlier times, we create the folder name VBox share and make it share file between host and guest machine. Now when I open the file manager programs on my host systems and go to the VBox share folder, I have the cat UB server KDE 1410's ISO file that we copy from cat machine here. Now let's repeat all the steps we made with the cat machine and do it to the dog machine. Start by copy the command from the blog, then install the system back program, then create the image file. I will name it dog_ub-server.kde 1404, then create the live system. When it's done, let's convert the .sb live to the ISO file, then copy to the share folder. We have the backup system from both machines. Now I will close them and let's test the ISO image file with another machine. Now I create new machine and name it dog and set the RAM of 2 GB and the hard drive is 60 GB. At the storage, I browse for the dog ISO image file, then click on the start to boot up the system. At the login screen here, I'll type in my password, then click login button. Let's take a quick look. You'll see all the programs we install is here. Now open the system backs program. We will install the system into this machine. I will name it for dog. The username is dog. The password is 1234. So as the root password, then click on the next button. I click on the /dev/sda 60 GB, then click on the delete button, then click on the name below, type in 21, then click add new partition button. Now I click on the 39 GB below, then type in 2000 MB, then click add new partition button. I click on the 37 GB below, then click add new partition button. Now click on the 20 GB above, then select mouse point at / then click back arrow button, then click on the 1.95 GB, select mouse point at swap, then click on the back arrow button, then click on the 37.11 GB, select mouse point at /home, then click the back arrow button. Now we're ready to install. Let's click on the next button. Then click start. The system will begin install on our dog machines right now. While waiting for a dog machine install to be done, let's create cat machine. I will do it exactly the same way as I did on dog machine. In fact, I give the machine name called cat. I don't have to worry too much about the screen is too small here now, because this will be all fixed when the system has fully installed on the machine. Seems like our dog machine is done now. I click on the OK button, then shut down machine. Before I click on the start button, this time let's remove the ISO image disk from the machine, then click on the start button. When it comes to the login page here, you will see we have the username dog selected. I type in the password 1234, then login. You see we got everything back. Life wouldn't be easy at all. Alright, that's all I did have thing to show on this video here. With this part of video here, I use this ISO image file that I back up my Ubuntu server KDE systems to install on my machine here. This is the reason why things look different than what you will see before, to test if it really works on my system. And you know it's worked perfectly. I almost don't have to do anything at all for set the system up and running. I hope so much that you get something on spend all your times with this ridiculous video that I create here. Till we meet again. Well, thank you.